Some people even rock up in their pajamas. Hey sailors, welcome back to Cruising as Crew. My name is Lucy and today we're going to be talking about why Crew Bar is the best bar. But before we get into it, please press like and subscribe for some more cruise ship content, but let's get started. So I feel like cruise ships are pretty renowned for the whole work hard, play hard thing, and it is so true. Like 90% of crew members work really long shifts. So when they finish their shifts, they just want to blow off some steam, and that is where Crew Bar comes in. And it's not the Crew Bar, it's Crew Bar. Every crew member calls it Crew Bar. And no matter how many times the cruise line tries to change its name to like Ocean View Bar or Tila Bar, it's always gonna be Crew Bar. Depending on the size of the ship will depend on how many bars there are. Some bigger ships might have 3 or 4 crew bars and the smaller ships will have 1 crew bar, but every cruise ship pretty much will have some kind of crew bar. Virgin Voyages actually has 3 crew bars. It has 1 rooftop crew bar, which is like unreal because after you finish your shift you can go up and enjoy a drink and either watch the sunset if you're on time or watch the sail away. It's amazing. And then they've got 2 more crew bars that are downstairs in the depths of the ship. But I must say my favourite crew bars have been outside. When I was on Rhapsody of the Seas, they had 2 crew bars. One was inside and then the other one was outside. And it was amazing just to be able to sit outside, have a drink, socialise with your friends, and also be able to, you know, watch the sail away or just look at the view. And then when I went to my other ships and they only had 1 crew bar and it was inside, I was like, oh my god. I have been spoiled. But anyway, now I am back on a ship. Well, I will be back on a ship, hopefully soon, Virgin, that has an outside crew bar. So if you are on a ship that has an outside crew bar, just please realise how lucky you are and that not every single ship has an outside crew bar. The best way I can describe crew bar is if you imagine that you go to a pub and that pub is filled with all of your friends. You know everyone in that pub. There is like this comfortable, exciting, happy feeling that just comes with being in Crew Bar. You know, everyone's chilled, everyone's there for the same reason. There's no one there that's trying to cause a fight or trying to cause drama. Everyone's there just to blow off some steam, to chill out after their long day at work. And because you know everyone, maybe you don't know everyone on like an intimate level, but because you know of everyone, everyone's got a familiar face. So that's the first reason that it's great, is because you will know everyone in there and everyone is open to getting to know everyone. Like in a pub on land, you might go up to someone and start talking and you get the vibe that they're just like, go away. Whereas in Crew Bar, if you go up to pretty much anyone and everyone's going to be open to, you know, sharing a drink with you, you know, yeah, sit down, join us. As I've said in previous videos, I would normally hang out with the shop staff. So after we finished a shift, all the shoppies would go to the crew bar and we'd sit in a big group of like 20 people. And I can see how, you know, to someone who didn't work in the shops, it maybe looked a bit intimidating. You know, you've got this group of 20 people who know each other and work together. But we were all, you know, the spa staff would come and sit with us. Some of the housekeeping staff would come sit with us. Like, it was amazing. Everyone is always open to getting to know new people. And I think a big reason for that is everyone is in the same boat. No, but everyone's in the same situation in that, you know, they're away from their family, they're away from their friends on land. So of course you want to try and make a new family, a new safety net on board, get to know new people from new places. So that's why everyone is open to talking to everyone. Also, if you go out on a night out at home and you're going to like the big city or something, then you're going to need to make an effort. You're going to need to put on your dress, put on your heels, make sure you've got everything in your bag, get the hairspray in. Whereas Crew Bar is super chilled out. You know, some people even rock up in their pajamas. It depends how chill you are with that and also how big the ship is. I find that if it's a small ship, you really do know everyone in there, so more people tend to make less effort. Whereas if it's a big ship, it's got a more city vibe, so people obviously actually get dressed to go to the Crew Bar. But nevertheless, you very rarely see people in like giant stilettos, mini dresses, glitter, body oil. Like, people just don't really make that much effort. The only time I would really dress up is if it was like a dress up party, if it was a Halloween party, if it was like a tropical theme or a toga party or something. Whereas if it was just a party, I would just put a nice top on and some jeans and my flip-flop, and that was making an effort. I'd probably go like this actually. But it's really nice that you don't have to make an effort and everyone is accepted, whether you're in your stilettos or whether you're in your Birkenstocks, it doesn't matter. You can just go, you can have a good time, and I love to dance. So when you go out in the club at home and you've got your giant stilettos on, you can't really dance in them. Whereas when I go to the Crew Bar in my Birkenstocks, I'm dancing all night. The other thing I love about Crew Bar is it's really cheap. The drinks are really cheap. So I drink gin and tonic, so I'd probably pay like £3 for a gin and tonic. A beer would be $1.50, or it depends on the ship, but wherever you go, Crew Bar is going to be cheap. Now there is a drinking limit, so you can't let yourself get too wild, and it is tempting because the drinks are so cheap. But yeah, you do need to stick within the drinking limits. And I have actually made a video on that, so I will link it in the description box down below and you can go and check it out. Another thing I love about Crew Bar is at the end of the night, you don't have to wait for a taxi. That is literally the vein of my life. I feel like if you go out clubbing or if you go out on a night out, everyone gets to that point where they just hit the wall and they're like, okay, I'm done. Like, I want to go to bed now. Or I do anyway. So then to have to hit that wall and then have to wait like half an hour to get a taxi or to get everyone together, or it's just like, oh no. Because your cabin is literally just down the I-95 or the hallway, there's no taxis involved. The only lift you'll be getting is the lift. On land, you will go out on the weekend. Normally people work like Monday to Friday, but the general consensus is that you go out on like Friday, Saturday or Sunday night. It obviously depends on your town and what night's good. Whereas on a ship, whenever you go to the Crew Bar, there will be someone in there to talk to and have a laugh with. So like some nights I would finish my shift in the shops and I would ask a few of the shoppies if they wanted to go to the bar. They'd all say no. I'd be like, okay, well I fancy a drink. I'd go to the bar and there would be people there. And as I said before, everyone is open to getting to know new people. So, you know, you would just sit with a group of people that you maybe hadn't spent a lot of time with before. And actually, some of my best nights were nights that I did that, because you have really low expectations. You know, you're just going to have a drink before bed and you end up talking to a group of people that wouldn't normally mix and just having like a right laugh. Making friends with people that are in your department is really easy because obviously you spend all day working together, you have that in common, but the best place to make friends with people from other departments is in the bar. Not on party nights because obviously it's loud, it's noisy, everyone's busy dancing, but if you just go for a casual drink and you end up, you know, speaking to people that you wouldn't normally speak to, that is when you can find friendships in really like unlikely places. And as I've said in previous videos, it is really important for you to make friends with people in other departments just to change up the conversation. You know, if you're always hanging out with people that you work with, then you're gonna end up talking about work a lot. So it's really important that you make friends in other departments, and I speak more about that in how to separate personal and professional life, so I will link that down below. It's just nice because obviously you don't have to wait for the weekend to go out with your friends. Like, you can go out whenever you want and there is always going to be someone there that you can have a laugh with, as long as you're open to meeting new people and just having different conversations, which I'm sure you will be. So then, of course, you have your party nights. Now, these are honestly the best nights because it's so different to just going clubbing in a club at home, because you don't know anyone in the club apart from the friends that you went with. Whereas in a Crew Bar, you are literally in a room full of people that you know. It's like someone's 30th birthday party and you kind of know everyone there and you're all really comfortable because you're all friendly with each other. Some of the best parties have been dress-up parties. Like, there was a toga party, there was a tropical party, Halloween parties are always great, a masquerade party. Like, there's just, people think of so many great themes. People can design their outfits. Some people take it way too seriously. Some people don't take it seriously enough. Some people don't dress up. Some people come looking like right idiots. usually me. But it's just a laugh, just have a good time and have a good boogie. And like I said, everyone is just there to blow off steam, so you can all concentrate on just having a really, really good time. Usually one of the crew members will DJ on a party night, so hopefully you've got a good DJ who plays good music. It's just really, really good fun, and honestly, the best nights of my life have been on cruise ships in Crew Bar, usually at a dress-up party. But yeah, so I think the main thing that makes it such a good environment is the fact that everyone is there with the same agenda, just to have a good time. Everyone kind of knows each other, so it's just a lovely environment, and I really love the nights that I've had on ships in Crew Bar, whether that be a party or whether that be just a random night where I've ended up going for a gin and tonic and ended up being there for 5 hours talking to some randomer, or whatever it is. You just never know what's going to happen. If you are going to work on cruise ships, then prepare to have some of the best nights of your life, because you will, for sure. I really hope you have enjoyed this video on why I think Crew Bar is so amazing. If you have, then please press like and let me know in the comments. But thank you so much for watching. I really hope you have enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next video.